What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. It's Dev. We are here, Andor, Season 2, Episode 4, last on Andor. It's been a minute, and I'm kind of upset I didn't watch it live when it was airing. But at the same time, I hate when they release shows all at once, so that's not my problem. Or not all at once, but like, you know what I mean. They released a bunch of episodes at this time, then this, and then this. It was 3 weeks. It's like, no. Sorry. I don't got time for that. But we're here. Episode 4, last on Cyril, Dedra. That's very interesting. Cassian's back with Bix. We lost Brasso. We lost him. It was unfortunate, and it was highlighting what happens under a fascist regime like the Empire, the Galactic Empire, and they don't care. They will do anything. Yes, this light's probably pretty annoying, so I'm going to move it back behind me because it's just what needs to be done. But glad to be back for Andor. I'm a diehard Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars. Obviously, you see that right there, and I love Star Wars, but it's not even a Star Wars fatigue. It's just a fatigue on like Marvel, Star Wars, like all the big shit. Now, to be fair, I'm excited for Fantastic Four. I'm excited for Superman. I'm going to see those in theaters, but I don't know. I like watching a lot of different shit, consuming different types of television and movies instead of like the top thing that's my favorite, like Star Wars or Marvel, which I still love. It's just like I like watching other things. But regardless, I know Andor has been peak. Everybody says season 2 is even better. And just Andor in general is great. Season 1 is great, and everything up to this point, on episode 4 has been fantastic. I'm excited to see where it goes. Let's get into Andor, season 2, episode 4. In 3, 2, 1.
He knows that. Wherever he is. Wasn't much of a soldier, was he? They'll never find his body. His family will never know what happened. Oh, I forgot to ask his name. Might be a bit late now. Everyone has their own rebellion. Right?
Still need to do something about these windows.
Yeah. We can do that tomorrow.
Got some decent plates and towels. If we're gonna keep coming back, we might as well settle in.
You sure you don't want to talk about it? Thanks.
The performance is so raw and real. She's really portraying the trauma and just it all very well. The PTSD. Ghorman, oh boy. Here we go. Genocide is about to occur, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be very bad, not good.
I'm in charge here, Mother.
They put you on the shelf, Cyril. You've been played.
You of all people should understand the attraction of being in charge.
In charge.
He's been played, but in a different way. He's been played into committing genocide.
This is the Bureau of Standards field office in Ghorman. It's hardly the provinces.
What it is, hardly, is Coruscant. You were here. I fixed it. You'd made it back. People died. tried trying for a desk at headquarters.
And then they die at those desks.
You were here, Cyril. You'd found a woman actually willing to make a life with you, and you just walk away. A respect.
It's interesting technology that, you know, they got FaceTime. I mean, to be fair, we've seen the same thing with Vader and talking to his Imperial officers, so...
Ghorman again. I'm sick of it. They were always too good for the rest of us.
You are watching too much Imperial news.
My
Imperial News. Is there... So there's a Fox News within Star Wars. That's hilarious.
This place is hardly a threat to the Empire.
Don't become too much of an individual, Cyril.
I have spiders to count.
Same time next to them.
Interesting. Okay, so she's spewing propaganda that the Imperial the Imperial apparatus wants her to consume. Meanwhile, Cyril, we'll get into it in the discussion. God, this is the pink.
Look at us. I can't sleep. You can't shop.
Oh my God, I hope we go into a store, please.
Okay, okay.
I hope we see like Coca-Cola, but with Arabesh.
Hello there. What can I do for you today? We've got some lovely new fruits in.
What about the melons?
Excellent choice. They're in season. Fresh from IKEA. I'll find a good
Stop the building, stop the Empire.
If I'm giving up everything, I want to win. We have to.
It's a good quote right there. If I'm giving up everything, I want to win. It's real. It's real shit. Oh, hell yeah. I love it. Oh, that's awesome.
This is them. It's Ghorman Front. I know it.
How do you know?
I told you I was being watched. They started breaking into the apartment. I know they're tapping the office comms. I assume I'm being followed all the time. It has to be them. Who else could it be? The meeting's tomorrow.
Good. Very good. Well, let's wait and see what happens.
I thought you wanted brief podcast.
It's what we squeeze from these arrests that matters.
No argument there, sir.
Hardly the tempo required for effective counterinsurgency.
It's disappointing on many levels. I see a variety of causes.
Pick one.
We're arresting too many people. We can't take it all in.
That's how it normally works. That's what happens. The incarceration rates get way too high.
Colonel Yularan and myself have a meeting scheduled with the Emperor to discuss amplifying our intake process. Well played, Lonnie. Thank you for reminding us all how this room is meant to function. Let's get to work.
I always like the just like little subtle mentions of the Emperor because you understand the weight of it, and he's just the shadow. He's the shadow lingering above everything.
criminality and politics here.
Really? Are we finding criminals or making them?
Why? Why this? Why that? I can't support the bill because our country's chief.
That's also a great line. Are we finding criminals or are we making them?
She lost her family in the Turkey massacre. There was a promise that the new Imperial building would never cast a shadow across the memorial. Now they know the truth.
Ilan bi Kalkazan. Den beauty boat, Lezin. Bougesim Kalkazan. Lead. Lezin. Inach Probica. Bougesim Blazon Sim Palmo. Et Ilan Bashkrog. Emblo. Emblo, Lezin. Ilan bi Aoun Nash Krokou. Madal Vinash Koumoin, Turkrish.
People think the new building is meant to be a fortress. He's telling them he doesn't know.
Grand Moff Tarkin killed 500 peaceful, unarmed Ghormans in the middle of that plaza.
Grand Moff Tarkin reference is cool, but what the reference is not great. Car. Is that a... Is that a bantha? It's Saw Gerrera.
Look at you. Look at all your loveliness. How I've dreamt of this. Is she healthy?
Yes.
Everything's here. All the tools, full kit.
8 variations. 6 gauges.
Who taught you this?
I'm here to teach the variations. More than that, I'm not allowed to say.
Look at this. A brave one! Find him a place to sleep. You're here till I get what I need.
Oh my god. This show is just, it's there's a lot of, it's real television. It's real TV. The characters, you know, Cyril, as much as I hate him, like right now you could tell he's kind of just, he's gaining sympathy for these people, especially the Ghormans, and we obviously know it's not going to go well. The genocide is going to happen. And Dedra, I mean, she is just the chess match she's playing is just incredible because, you know, having Cyril go to Ghorman to, you know, have him sent there, have his mother yap and yap and yap, and just get inside. And then the Ghorman front, it's going to turn in, it's going to have this big terrorist attack, false flag, or like domestic terrorism attack / like just utter chaos. It's going to be a false flag operation, and that will inevitably let the Empire take over. And it's gonna go to shit. And Cyril's definitely going to feel for these people, and he's gonna like these people. They're French people, pretty much. No, the accent was the language. It was definitely French-esque, I would say. And there's obviously real world parallels, especially, the French resistance to Nazi Germany and all that, but it's really good shit. And I'm not ready to see this happen. It's going to be the Empire committing a genocide is what's going to be happening. And then love seeing Saw Gerrera. Undercar, which is fucking sweet. I'm not the biggest sequel guy. I don't hate them, but I really don't love them either. I don't rewatch them that often. But seeing a planet from there, the base that the Resistance used in The Force Awakens, it's pretty cool that I was there. And of course, Saw's there doing his thing. He had a bantha just chilling. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. That was awesome. But awesome seeing Saw Gerrera. Love seeing him. Forrest Whitaker. Great stuff. But Cyril's mother is a horrible parent, and it's funny. It's kind of like the Fox News parent, and Cyril's like, "Mom, you're watching propaganda. You're getting fed opinions and info, and that's the point. That's to get the anti-Ghorman stance out there. To get people, all right, yeah. If something were to happen to Ghorman, the Ghorman, should we feel bad? They have all the synthetic calcite, we need that, so they're just kind of in the way. It's manufacturing consent. That's exactly what it is, and we see it a lot now. But it's gotten worse over the years because there's no manufacturing consent anymore. It doesn't exist. It is non-existent. War crimes are also just non-existent. But regardless, it's very fun to watch, and just to think that they have like a Fox News type of thing within Star Wars, before Tucker Carlson left Fox News, but like imagine just Tucker, the Ghormans, they got these resources, keeping it to themselves. They need to share with the Empire. They're not pretty good people. The French. Who are these people? And whatever, or the French, the Ghormans. Regardless, though, it's just funny to think about. It really is. Bix is really going through it. Her PTSD, the dreams she's having, it's genuinely terrifying. And now I assume what she's taking at the end there is some drug, either sleeping thing or something. Or I would imagine while Cassian's gone, she's going to get addicted to something because she's just stuck there. And it's not going to go well. Hopefully we see some death sticks. That would be cool. You want to buy some death sticks? But regardless, this show is just the attention to detail is so well. Ghorman looked great, just the whole set and just the design of it all is just phenomenal. I love it so much. It looks so good. Coruscant looks great. Scenes with Mon Mothma was great. There's gonna be a lot of crazy shit going on. It's gonna get interesting. Cassian's on his way to Ghorman just to do some intelligence, nothing too crazy. Luthen talked to, what was his name, Lonnie. And obviously Dedra is the one controlling, the whole Ghorman shit. But a couple mentions of the Emperor too. It's just this shadowy, looming force that nobody ever sees. I mean, within Star Wars, nobody really sees the Emperor, and they still, especially after when the Empire's forming, they still use posters and shit like that, like the pictures of Palpatine of before his scarring and everything. They use that, so people still have their mind of how Palpatine was before, but now they don't see him that often, and if you do, he's all hooded up, or you just hear his voice. Or if he does do some sort of message to the people, he's gonna do his force weird fucking, where he can make himself look like his younger self. I don't think he can do that willingly. I think he has to be on one of those, like, his little walking thing that he has. That, like, robot walking thing that projects him. So, but I would assume he does that. I mean, he could do anything. That motherfucker had Sith alchemy in the Clone Wars. He was doing crazy shit. And within I mean, around this time, I'm pretty sure we're getting, like, Palpatine's trying to get to the world between worlds. He's trying to get that shit. I would say about this time, 3 years before the Battle of Yavin. It's set 5 years before the Battle of Yavin, and it concludes around 1. So yeah, season 4 was 1. Okay, that makes sense. Season 2 was around 4 and 3. So at this point, Vader was dealing with Ezra, Ahsoka. Yep. Twilight of the Apprentice. Maul is doing his shit right now as well. Shit's getting crazy. But regardless, great episode. Really good episode. I'm excited to see where else this goes with Ghorman. Obviously, the genocide is going to occur. It's not going to be great. And but regardless, I'm excited to see what happens next. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for daily videos every single day. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, and all social media down in the description below. We'll catch you for another video.